No country can afford in today copy the other country, because we are entering into an area that's so new to anybody, to any country. I don't believe they're expert of future. There is only expert of yesterday. As entrepreneur, we believe in future. I'm very happy to hear President said, invest in the people, invest in the SME, small business, invest in the young people, invest in the small business. This is the key. Last century, because of the Industrial Revolution, so the bigger the better. Next century, the smaller the better. The flexible is better. Last century, people say, you are big. So big is the standard. Next century is good. If you're a good company, you'll be good. Good company does not mean you have to be big. Good company is a company, you don't have to be big, because the bigger you are, the bigger problem you are. The good company means you take care of your employees, you take care of customers, you are respected, not because you're rich. We find we have a lot of people who are rich but not respected. When you do things, you should be happy. Your employees are happy. Your customers are happy. Society are happy. This is the key. So not necessarily you're big, I'm rich. Rich means nothing. I tried to stop, but later I said, well, it's impossible to stop. Because I think with the technology, with the ideas, with the terrible experience we had, we can enable many, many small business. They are on the way to tomorrow. With our tough 20 years experience, we can share those experience, those mistakes with those entrepreneurs on the way. Only when you give up, it's a failure. If you don't give up, it's just a mistake. Mistake is the best of fertilizer for tomorrow's success. For a company like Alibaba, people say, hey guys, you're so lucky in 20 years, you have achieved that much. Yes, we're lucky, but we work very hard. We made more mistakes than anybody can imagine. We made mistake on raising capital, we made mistake on management, and we made mistakes on HR, we made mistake a lot of areas. When we don't have money, we don't make big mistakes. When I raised $5 million US, I think, wow, I'm rich. So I tried to hire a lot of higher ranking people from those Fortune 500. When I hire them, I know something right. For example, I want to make a marketing plan for my product. So I asked my VP of marketing. He said he made a plan for $30 million. And I said, I only have $5 million. He said, Jack, I have never made any marketing plan below $20 million. So how could you make succeed? And I think, wow, it's my problem. When your company is only a poor tractor, don't try to buy a Boeing 747 engine in it. It's not the Boeing engine problem, it's your problem. We are not ready. Great people always in your company. Those people believe in you, those people following you, you should spend the time training them, working with them, and develop them with them together, invest in them. And then the company grows. This is a lesson I learned. Well, a lot of people want to have a quick success. They try to headhunting people, right? I want to get that guy, I want that guy, I want to win the competition. If you want to win the competition always in your mind, you're a professional killer. You're not the guy thinking about developing a company. So I was a teacher. I had no experience of marketing. I don't know anything about technology. I don't know anything about accounting, actually. So I know as a teacher, the best way is to find the good students. Find the people who are better than you are. Find the people who are smart you are. Believe in your students are smarter than you are. So past 20 years, I try my best to be a good teacher. I call myself CEO, Chief Education Officer. I learn from a teacher. A good teacher always hope that his students do better than him. A good teacher feel proud. This student become a TV anchor. This student become a banker. That student become a mayor. No teacher wants this guy bankrupt, that student in jail. Nobody wants that. So if you want your students to do better, you should give them more chance. You should trust them. You should give them opportunities. So from what I learned from my HR, I trust my people. Even to today, I give my advice to those young leaders. When they hire people, the advisor, hire the people. If you think this guy, in 5 years, he will be a boss, hire him. This world, we got so many complaints. And as entrepreneur, we love other people complain, we never complain. We think the opportunity only lies in the place where people complain. I found a lot of people complain about SOE, state-owned enterprise. They are so big, they're so powerful. For me, we're so tiny. Why should we worry about it? There are plenty of room. When I'm big enough, I think we still should not complain. We compete with them. We prove to the society that we are more efficient. We prove to society we can do better. And this is what I'm doing. And complaining is so easy. Everywhere in this world, the thing worried about me is so many young people complaining. Complaining, you listen. If you solve the way complain, you solve the problem. So SOEs, state-owned business, they are big, they are everywhere. But you see, they're shrinking. They focus on tiny things. For us, the market is so big. My issue to the advice to the country, to the people, is that develop private sectors, trust entrepreneurs. And I think there are a lot of SOE leaders in China. They are great entrepreneurs. They have more problems. They have to care more than we do. They take more responsibility than we do. And when you are small, think about how you survive, how you develop, how you can put your people, customer first. Do not think about those guys, big. When I was young, I hate Microsoft, IBM, Oracle, these big companies. And I think, I hope someday more young people think, we will defeat Alibaba. We will do better. If we give us time, if we give us a chance, we don't complain, we improve, they have the chance. As an entrepreneur, we believe the future. I know if I cannot be there, somebody will be there. If I cannot be there, I hire people who can be there. If I'm not smart enough, I follow the people who are smarter than I am. So I'm not the guy worried too much about future. I worry a lot about the people's worry. Today, the biggest worry is the worry itself. You worry about the privacy, you worry about security, you worry about the government, worry about SOEs. What to worry about? You worry, it comes. You don't worry, it comes. As an entrepreneur, let's do. There are so many things you can do. There are millions of challenges. When I started my business in 1999, people say, hey, Jack, you don't have money. Yeah, no, I don't have money. You don't have technology? We don't have technology. You don't have the credit system? We don't have a credit system. You don't have the logistic. You don't have a payment. You don't have this and that. I say, if everything's ready, there's no chance for me. In the future, 2030, there will be more rich company. There will be more rich people. The country will have, the world will have a lot of challenges, but those people. Tell me, any society, any time, any period of the world, there is no challenge. Where you don't know about AI, where you hear too much movie stars by AI, you start to worry. Why you worry? Because you don't know it. People worry about when the first technology revolution comes to the world, we worry about machine. Last century, we worry about electricity. Today, we worry about AI. What is AI? Artificial intelligence. Do you think we human beings only know less than 7% of our brain? And less than 7% of the brain, do you think we can create a machine that kill people? Impossible. Human being should have confidence. Machine only have chips. Human being have a heart. The heart you can never create. Machine we can replace some part of our brain. Machine can never replace your heart. It will take a lot of jobs, but it will create more jobs. But maybe you are not competent. You're not good for that jobs. Somebody will. When people worry about, in our company, we do not call it artificial intelligence. We call ourselves Alibaba Intelligence. I said yesterday in a university that my grandfather worked 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. We people work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. We are very busy. My grandson, he will work 3 hours a day, 3 days a week. He will tell you he's very busy. Machine will make us doing that. And you should have when you believe in the future is good, you will do good things for the future. When you believe a bad future is bad, your mentality is in trouble. And then you will be upset. How can be a person upset? Be creative. If you want to have a bright future, if you don't want to be give up by the society, if you want to be successful, you have to work hard. Of course, you can enjoy life. I work only 2 hours a day. And most of the people in this world, whether they're a great president, whether they're a good professor, or a good engineer, a good scientist, or good anchor, like you. You work much more than you do. When I have a shower, I think, I work. When I'm in the toilet, I think. When I'm running, I think. We never stop working. Because today, why Alibaba need to 996? Because we, on our side, we have more than 60 million business rely on us. If we don't work hard, they lose their hope. So we have to work hard. But if you don't like your job, if you don't like the work you do, working 2 hours a day, you feel very bad. If you love your jobs, people like me, if I love the job I'm doing, I love the things I'm doing, 10 hours a day, 15 hours a day, it's nothing. This is how you view the world. As an entrepreneur, when I was tiny, I thought, one day I'd become a big boss. I'd take a cigar, watch movie, business easy. I should work, make my company bigger. Now my company is much bigger. I'm much busier, more problems. So enjoy while you are small. Big company does not mean money big. Big company means big responsibility. You take care of your more employees, more customers, more social responsibilities. Oh, I do regret. I could enjoy my life much better. But, this is my life. I've been doing in the past 20 years on internet. And I find the more internet help people, the more people start to worry. For example, artificial intelligence is going to replace a lot of jobs. And I suddenly realized that most of the things and the way we teach our kids in the schools are for the industrial period. In the future, the artificial intelligence will make machine much smarter. Machine can remember more, remember accurate, machine can never get tired. So everything we teach, most of the things we teach our kids, machine can do better. So what education we should give our kids that they will be able to do the things better than machine? Creative, constructive, I think very important, innovative, independent thinking. When there are so many opinions on the internet, people lose their independent thinking. And we should make our kids to be more creative. I saw so many young people in Ukraine. I went to the university yesterday. Excellent, intellectual. But staying in the university is important. But people like us, we are not good at academic. We try every day. We learn from the society. We learn from the mistakes. We learn from our partners, learn from our employees and customers and competitors. And that will make you innovative, creative, constructive. So this is something I want to do something to help our next generation. They are never scared of artificial intelligence, never scared of robots. They can do things that robots cannot do. Second thing, I think today the whole world looks like we put too much money, resources on university, master degree, PhD degree. But I think we should put more resources on the primary school, middle school, kindergartens. And then it's too late in the universities. So let's do the other. Industrial period, human being look at the outside world. We love Mars and moons. But this century, we will know the inside world better. The quantum speed, we know the outside world so much, but we don't know the inside world. This is the speed, the data. We have to know our human. Last century, we made so many smart and clever people. This century, we should create a lot of wise people. What's the difference between clever and wise? We will be able to decoding the human, the human secret. We always try to understand the outside secret, but we don't understand the inside secret. The quantum speed will make people understand us. So I want to say, we have a lot of smart people. Smart people know what they want. Wise people know what they don't want. All the things you're looking for, this is not what you want. Computing, quantum computing, to me, it's like let the young people try it. The most dangerous thing is not a machine. The most dangerous is the greedy of people.
The most dangerous thing is not AI. It's nuclear bombs. It's the greedy. So we should use the technology, understand the people, understand ourselves better. Don't worry about too much about technology. There is no way, maybe you don't have solution, I don't have solution, but our young people have solution. We don't have solution today, future, we have a solution. So I think, again, trust our young people, trust the future, and let's do something. And this is why entrepreneurs are important. Internet is new to any government, so my job is to convince, educate, work with the government, hear what they worry, and let them know what I worry. We kick eBay out of China. It's not government kick eBay out of China. Amazon was there 20 years ago. They were here today. I talked Jeff Bezos like 10 years ago. I said, Jeff, you sent a lot of people coming to China, but these people make boss happy, not make the customer happy. Agree, you should send entrepreneurs coming to China, make people happy, not the boss happy. If it is good for the people and the government officials don't understand that, fight for it. Tell them. Today, most of the government officers in China, they're young people. Listen to them, communicate with them, stick to the ideas. When they say, this is a rule, okay, we follow the rule.
Right.
Before they make the rule, we fight for it. I tried a lot of jobs, all failed, and I tried to university field, and I find that if nobody hire me, I should hire myself. And before 35, I don't have any chance, or there's no success cases in me. This helped me. You never know you will succeed or not until the day you die. You will check the balance. I'm too young to say I'm failed or successful. I'm trying all the time. But let me tell you, 35, I still worry about the future. And now I'm still worried about the future. But I know worry is not enough. And you have to try the future. And I don't know, it's not me, it's the people. Innovation is absolutely the solution for future. And I have confidence in Ukraine. From the university I visited from these 2 days, you guys are so good. Very knowledgeable. The only thing is leave the academic, leave the school, go try. Try the mistake. The more mistakes you have, the more experience you have. Innovation Ministry, your job is not you to be innovative. Your job is to find innovative ways to empower the other people to be more innovative. This is very important. Think about what kind of ways you can inspire people, business. They can be more creative, more innovative. I find a lot of government officers try to be innovative themselves. No, this is not the way. The way is, how can I make him happier? How can I make him be more creative? How can I make him more constructive? How can I make him be strong when he faces the challenges? This is what the ministry, make the policies right. Make the policy that can inspire people. I don't like a lot of MBA schools. And I don't encourage my people to study MBAs. I sent a lot of excellent young people in early days of Alibaba to MBAs. They were so smart before I sent them. When they came back, they're not smart. MBAs, they focus too much on successful stories. Business is like a battlefield. When you do business, you have to learn the mistake the other people do. If you learn too many successful stories, you think success is so easy, so simple. Those people who fail, always the same reasons. Those people who succeed, there are a lot of reasons. So learn from the other people's mistakes that will make you more powerful, that will make you more knowledgeable. I don't like so many schools. One of the very famous universities, MBA University, came to Alibaba early days. They said, we want to write a case study for Alibaba. They spent 1 week. They studied here, then they came to me and said, Jack, this is case study. I read it. I said, no, this is not me. They said, no, it's you. I said, no, it's not our company. He said, no, you don't realize it's your company. Then he asked me to sign, and I signed it because maybe I don't know who I am, so I signed it. Trust the innovative ideas. Invest in the people, invest on the future, invest in SME. This is very important for China-Ukraine relationship. I admire Ukraine for a long, long time. This is my first trip in Ukraine. You guys are so lucky. Beautiful land, intelligent man, beautiful women. this world, there was such great combination, right? And you know that the people, normally those people who handsome, they're not clever. People like me, you know, ugly, but you know, we know something, right? But this nation, such colorful history, China, Ukraine, would definitely work more. I'm thinking about inviting many of my business friends come to Ukraine. Opportunities here, and your system, your young government, and your people, and your land, huge potential.
I should say
I'm not speaking like a politician, I speak like a business people. I'm a believer of trade, and I'm a believer of free trade. And unfortunately today, the world, people seems that don't like trade a lot. And this is the job that people like us should fighting for. And I try my best. And I think the China-US trade war, the trade problems is going to be solved. But we should not, when trade stops, the war starts. Trade is something, it's not you buy things from others, you are respecting the other culture. Because you love the other culture, you start to trade. As the person doing entrepreneur, and I understand, government, they love each other's group. But the most important is business love each other. People love each other. People love the other companies, other countries' products. I don't have any problem fighting for that. There are a lot of things affects me, politician and policies. But my job is, before this thing happens, we should go convincing and talk. If that fail, we should never fail to continue to fight. So this is what I think. The world needs trade. The world needs respect. As the Ukraine, I think I love the people here. It's the intellectual people. It's openness of this country, the culture. And you people, you believe the future. You are making the changes. As I said, never in the world, very few countries I go there, there is a ministry of innovation and love to change. And you never see a government that president 41 years old, prime minister 35 years old. A lot of ministers like 28. They don't have experience. Tell me who has experience of the future? Nobody has experience of future. We think is that let's fight for the future. Let's make experience for the future. So I think I like the culture here. Curiosity and spirit of never give up and trust people. Curiosity for the future, spirit of don't give up, and trust people. The advertisement, you have to think about how you can help those companies, how this advertisement can help consumers instead of just making money. We evaluate our employees by value and results. Both are very important. We have 6 values. In Alibaba, every 6 values, every quarter, we value everybody. Make yourself successful. Make yourself make money. And then help other people. A lot of people, they don't know how to be successful. They try to teach people how to be successful. This is no good. Let me tell you, a lot of public people and government, they think business is just for making. You are too greedy. You people, entrepreneurs, business people, no, people like us. One of the reasons why Alibaba grew that fast, past 20 years, let me tell you, in my company for the past 20 years, I never spent a half an hour discussing how to make money. Half an hour. We discuss about how we can help people, small business, how we can solve the problems. This is as the CEO and chairman to do that. If you only think about money, this IS is US dollar, this is RMB, you talk about UK pounds, nobody want to make friends with you. If you don't have friends, you don't have business. So think about how you can help people. Your action will change, your eyes will change, and then people start to work with you. If you want to be big, support more people. In the company, we have a lot of people want to free talk and this and that. And I say, we earn the right to speak. And the next thing I wanted giving the people like entrepreneurs, we always see the good side, enlarge the good side, and we shorten the weak side. So to me, I think a business on the internet and the whole world, in any country, there are so many opportunities. If you want to focus on this side and then be a politician, people like me, I focus on business. I want to empower people. I want to enrich people. I want to inspire those entrepreneurs. This is more important for me. I'm not expert of politician. I'm not expert of channel, TV guys. You guys fighting for that. I'm fighting for economy. Every day we have 300 million hits from hackers to our site, but which is good, where we are empowering our capability of facing these challenges. I think we are all excited. All the hackers start to attack. We get experience, share with the experience. We have such billions or trillions of transactions on our site. We are dealing with that. The government, government love to make policy to control. Business like us, we don't want the government to take too much policies to control. But smart time need smart regulations, need smart policies. And the policies should not be given by government, should be working together with private sectors, public sectors, working together. Let's find a smart solution. We will move government to e-government. E-government will make the government very transparent. E-government will no corruption. E-government will make things more efficient. So I think e-government, entrepreneurs, education, infrastructure. These are the 4 very important factors for any countries. If you want your people to be rich, if you want your country on the right direction, these are 4 E's.